Alright, so basically, I'm gonna be doing a tier list of all of the starter Pokemon, final Evos only. I'm only doing that because it's gonna take forever if I did starters in the middle stages, because yeah, that's gonna take forever. And on top of that, I just want to do final Evos because we care about the final Evos the most, not the middle stage, not the starters. Let's get into it though. Starting off with Gen 1, my boy Venusaur. My boy Venusaur is gonna get up there high key because I love my boy Venusaur. And also Venusaur, I'm gonna say he's an A tier, bro. He's an A tier. You know, a good starter right off the bat. Chlorophyll is a good ability for a grass Pokemon, but you gotta have sun up. And you know, Overgrowth, it's a generic, generic starter, grass starter ability. And plus, the design of Venusaur is good. And on top of that, this tier list is not based on competitive viability. It's just based on like what Pokemon I like the most. I'm not doing that, Nuzlocke and all that. I'm just gonna do, what I like the most. So yeah, let's get that out the way. And Venusaur, A tier, that's a great Pokemon, in my opinion. Great Pokemon. Alright, let's get started with the next Pokemon. The next Pokemon I'm going to choose is the Mega Venusaur. It's not that much better than Venusaur. It's okay, Mega. I must put it in B. Like, it's not really much of an improvement from Venusaur, with the stat buff and all that. But besides that, you really don't get any pluses from using Mega. But if I had to rank it, I'll put it in B. I'll put Mega Venusaur in B. It's okay. It's not that great. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? I kind of take it back. I'm gonna put it in A. Thick Fat's a good ability. Fire and Ice moves weakened against it, so super effective. You know what? I'm gonna put it in A. It's not useless. This is a score buff. Like I said, I'm gonna put Mega Venusaur in A. It's not bad. Thick Fat is a great ability for a grass type Pokemon that has a lot of weaknesses. So you know what? I'm gonna put it in A. B seems a little bit too harsh. I'm gonna put it in A. And again, I'm not ranking this based on competitive viability, so do not take my opinion seriously. Even though I could do that, I'm not doing that because this is my opinion. I'm putting Gigantamax Venusaur in B tier, maybe C tier. It's okay. It's okay. The design's good, but if you want a Gigantamax something, just Gigantamax Charizard or Blastoise. Like, I feel like that's the worst out of the three. The Gigantamax Venusaur, you barely see it. Now we're going on to Charizard. My boy Charizard. Is it S? It's grasping the cusp of S. I'm gonna put it in high A tier. I'm putting it in high A tier, in my opinion. It's a great starter. It does have a lot. It's quad weak to rock like Moltres is, but it's a good Pokemon. It's a really good Pokemon. You can't go wrong with Charizard. And also, Solar Power is okay. Hidden ability, it's okay. It's like Mega Houndoom's ability, but it's okay. It's okay. Also, the design Charizard is pretty nostalgic. Now going on to Mega Charizard X. That thing is S. That's like one of the best Megas you can have. Honestly, Mega Charizard X, you cannot go wrong with it, man. Like, you cannot go wrong with Mega Charizard X. It's S tier. Awesome design. Like, literally, Alon's Charizard in anime make this thing look so OP and broken. Oh, it beat Ash's Greninja. Yep, it did. But hey, that's why, because it's so good. But it got done wrong against Leon, but it's okay. It's okay. Charizard's still a great Pokemon to have. Now, going on to Mega Charizard Y, you cannot go wrong with this. It has Solar Power. It has Sunny. It has Drought. My bad. It has Drought. It's not weak. Drought on a fire type instantly, like a Torkoal, is instantly viable. Like, you talking about is instantly viable, but Mega Charizard X is just too good. But both of the Megas are really good, of course, because the Pokemon devs like Charizard so much. It's in like every game, every Pokemon spinoff, every game. It's literally every game. But yeah, you know what? It's good design too. Not better than Charizard X, but it's a good design. Now going off Gigantamax Charizard, it's obviously better than Venusaur. I'm putting in A. It's an A design. I like Mega Charizard design more than Mega Venusaur. Gigantamax Venusaur design. I like Gigantamax Charizard better, but you really can't make an argument. Plus, Gigantamax Charizard is more viable than Venusaur. You get more. like the move, the G-Max move, like you literally trap your opponent in and does residual damage over time. Like, come on, bro, you can't really stop that. I mean, I think all of them pretty much do that, but yeah. Now the Johto starters. Enough with the Gigantamaxes and Megas. We got the base Johto starters besides Typhlosion, but we got Meganium. I really don't like Meganium like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not B. It's not maybe C. Nah, I'm putting in D. No, I don't like Meganium. Like, if it had a Mega, it should have had a Mega. Meganium should have had a Mega. I don't know what the Pokemon Company is thinking. Like, it should have a Mega. It should have had like some regional form like Typhlosion had. It should have something, bro. Because Meganium was kind of lacking. Like, it's a screen setter. It's okay. Chlorophyll, it's okay. This Pokemon's okay, but you can't really get much out of it, to be honest. It's not really that good. Stellar Grass starter is better you can have. Now going to my boy Typhlosion. The ability is okay. Flash Fire is okay, but it's not all that. Like, you're not gonna hit a fire type with a fire type move. So I'm just gonna put Typhlosion design though. Typhlosion design and nostalgia based wise, I'm putting in A tier. I'm putting too much stuff in A tier, not gonna lie to you. I might have to drop it down to B, but it's not S. It's good enough, but it's not S tier. I like its design. I like the Pokemon by itself. I use the Heart Gold Soul Silver. This Pokemon's, you know, completely viable in gameplay. It is strong enough to carry you, and yeah, it's a rat that I like. Now going on to Hisuian Typhlosion. I know people don't like it. I actually use this over Hisuian Decidueye and the other Hisuian Samurott, but Hisuian Typhlosion, no, it's not better than Typhlosion. I'm putting this in like C tier. Like, it's not, I don't know why I even picked it. Friska's not really a good ability on top of that. Like, it just gets KO'd by everything, in my opinion. Like, Ghost is a good combination with fire. It's a unique typing like Chandelure, but it has immunities to fighting in normal, but I don't know, bro. Like, it's just it's weak to everything. On top of that, it's not really that fast. It's not out fast to one-shot everything, but it's okay. It's a starter, has good stats overall, but design-wise, it looks like it's high off something. It's high off some dang thing or something. I don't know. Boy, Feraligatr is coming into question now. That thing is, honestly, I'm putting that thing in S. I don't care what nobody says. That Gator Pokemon goes crazy, bro. It's like one of the strongest. It's the strongest, arguably, Pokemon in Johto. Like, they near the same level as Kingdra. Like, you can, I use this on, this is my first starter in Heart Gold Soul Silver in the Johto region. This thing carried so hard, bro. Like, it's so fast, it hits hard, like, it has good coverage too. Like, I don't know, it really helped me against Morty too. Shadow Claw, you get that TM early, and you get to use it on him, and it's fast too. Sweep the whole gym, I don't need to use nobody else. Like, Feraligatr is such a good Pokemon. Like, it should have a different form, but you know what, that's the Pokemon Company. And my dumb self forgot to put Blastoise. How did I forget to put Blastoise? I'm putting Blastoise in base Blastoise. I'm putting in B tier. It's not the best starter. I'm putting in B tier. In the Cancel region, it's probably the worst in my opinion. I don't really like it compared to Venusaur and Charizard. It's the third one out. It's not bad. I don't know. It's not bad though. And then we got Mega Blastoise. Mega Blastoise is okay. Like, you get Mega Launcher, but I'm still putting that thing in B. You can put it in C too, but it's okay. Like, you can have coverage with that because it boosts your sphere moves or like pulses, like Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, or any pulse move. Basically, it just boosts. Honestly, it's not a good Mega, to be honest though. And if I'm being real, it's not really a good Mega. And on top of that, the design's it's okay. Design's okay. Gigantamax Blastoise. It's better than Venusaur. I'm putting all the forms in B. Maybe A. Maybe you could push it to A, but I'm putting in B. You know what? It's better than Mega. It's better than Base 2. I'm gonna put it in high B tier. But Gigantamax Blastoise is a great design. I actually like it with all the turns on his back. But it's the middle of the pack. It's better than Venusaur. It's not better than Charizard, but it's a tank. It's the tankiest of the three of them. But yeah, basically that's my opinion. Sceptile, my boy Sceptile's in this thing. Now we're going to Hoenn, Gen 3. Sceptile is S. In my opinion, it's S. It's basically, honestly, the best grass type starter you can probably pick. Out of all the grass starters, you can make an argument for like Rillaboom and maybe Meowscarada too, Decidueye. You could, but you can make an argument for all of them, but I like Sceptile the most. Its Mega's probably... Its Mega that gives it a Dragon typing actually makes it better defensively, because it's not really a defensive Pokemon, it's more of like a sweep type Pokemon. But this Pokemon is actually pretty viable when the Megas. Speaking of the Mega is... Looking at it now, the Mega is... It's okay. I knew what I was talking about before, but Lightning Rod as ability though, it's not it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lightning Rod, like, how you gonna hit a isn't it quad? You're like quad resistant. How the hell, bro? Why would hell we would hit a grass and dragon type? I don't know. I really don't like the Mega. The design is cool. The Christmas tree, it's cool, but I'm putting it in C. It's cool and all, but it's fast. It's already fast. If it had like speed boost or something, or like some like thick fat, or like some other ability that mold breaker, you could just get it to anything, but it's okay. The ability just drops it down. Not gonna lie. The design's cool though. Christmas tree. Now, as you know, Blaziken has the same ability on both Mega and hidden ability on Blaziken. Blaziken is a good design and is probably the best fire fighting starter, in my opinion. And Fronape is close, but Blaziken, bro. Oh man, I don't know. I might put in S. I might not. I'm putting in A. I'm actually putting in like high A tier. I'm putting like near Venusaur in them. But I'm worried about like the adjustment later, but that's besides the point. Blaziken is a good Pokemon to choose in Oris or Emerald or Ruby Sapphire. Will it get you through like Sceptile or Swampert would? It could, but I think Swampert has better coverage and has better typing than Blaziken. Blaziken is fast, but it's like Ninjas. Like all that speed boost is kind of unnecessary, but it's all right. I like the design too. The fire chicken guy. Mega Blaziken. Now we're talking about Mega Blaziken though. It's fair enough to put this in A tier as well. It's basically the same Pokemon, same ability, same moves. It's just faster and better stats, I guess. I mean, that's about the same thing. So I'm just gonna put it above Blaziken, base Blaziken. Mega Blaziken is just higher. There's really not much to say. This is basically the same Pokemon, just Mega. Now my boy Swampert. I'm putting Swampert in S tier. I'm putting Swampert S. Swampert was my first starter ever in Hoenn, that whole region. And honestly is a great Pokemon. The best water type Pokemon you can pick in that region. That's not legendary. But Swampert is just a carrier, bro. Like it literally helped me single-handedly beat Steven alone. Like, it honestly can just completely like wash Steven's team, because he's just like basically like a rock specialist type person. Rock Spiel. Yeah. Swampert, it's a great Pokemon. I love his design. It's kind of cute. I like Mudkip. But it's not base though. It's like Final Evo, but it's a good Pokemon. Now we're going on to the Mega though. Mega Swampert, it's not trash. It has Swift Swim. If you get that thing, it hits like a dang truck. I have experience with this thing, and I'll put this in high A tier. Bro, this is a truck, and it has Swift Swim too. Like if you get this thing, this is better than Floatzel, any other Swift Swimmer. If it has rain, if it has like a Polytone near it, it has just drizzle, set up rain or something. Like you telling me this Pokemon would not like sweep a team? This Pokemon is the best Mega of all of them. My opinion, hot take, or if I don't even know if it's hot take or not, but it's the best Mega of all of them. Blaziken's Mega is just speed boost. It's just the same thing, just faster and better stats, a little bit better. And Sceptile, Lightning Rod abilities, it's okay. Why you have Lightning Rod, but it's okay. It gives you immunity, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Now going on to Gen 4. It has no Megas, no Gigantamax forms. It's just base, all of them. And Fernape, stalling with the Fernape, I'm putting that thing in A. I have too much thing in A tier. I have way too much Pokemon in A tier. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gotta cut me some slack. All these Pokemon are good. You cannot say none of them are trash in A tier. I'm sorry. Like, you gotta at least put them in B. If you're gonna put them any lower, put them in B. But Fernape is a great Pokemon. Like, it can literally sweep Sinnoh by itself. Literally just sweeps Sinnoh by itself. You don't need any help. Infernape can literally do the job for you. I cannot say nothing else because Blaziken and Infernape basically do the same job. They're fast, hard hitters, sweepers, but that's about it. Torterra though. Torterra is the second best starter in this region, in my opinion. Torterra is going to go in B tier though. It's not A tier. I'm putting in B tier. Torterra is not bad. I love the design as well. Same thing for the Infernape. It's like it reminds me of Luffy from One Piece because he's also a monkey D Luffy. It's the same thing, but Torterra though, on the other hand, it has a whole dang this whole dang jungle on its back. On top of that, Torterra, it honestly is a good Pokemon to have on the team. If you don't have a Gastrodon, if you want a ground type Pokemon in that region, just pick Torterra. Torterra, it just does the job. Do not pick Rhyperior. That thing has way too much weaknesses. Anything that has way too much weaknesses, we'll just get out the way. It is quad weak to ice, but that's okay because you don't see that much ice. I mean, Weavile, but still, it's a B tier Pokemon. You get the point. It's still a B tier Pokemon. It's a tank. It's a solid tank. Now, my boy Empoleon. Now, if you want a challenge in this region, you definitely want to pick Empoleon. With the trident on his head and all that. Empoleon, my boy. I don't hate it. You know what? I don't hate it. I'm going to put it in B tier. I don't hate this Pokemon. I just, in the tuxedo look, I don't hate this Pokemon, but I don't like this Pokemon too much. So it's going to be B tier. It could be in C tier too, but I don't know. The Penguin, it just doesn't have good moves in the early game. Like, even as a Empoleon, like the strong steel type move basically is like an Iron Head, Metal Claw. Like, you cannot Drill Peck, Hydro Pump. Like, you get that moves, but like you can get stronger flying type and other moves with other Pokemon. Like, you can get Brave Bird on a Blaziken, bro. It's not even it's a chicken, but it's not flying type though. Same thing for Empoleon, but it's gonna make you struggle in Platinum, but you can get the job done though. You can get the job done though. Now, here comes the controversy and all that. So speaking of that, Contrary on the Superior is cracked. If you don't have Contrary on this Pokemon basically useless. But Leaf Storm, you can spam Leaf Storm for days. I'm putting this Pokemon in B. In my opinion, Gen 5 starters is not the best. It's really not the best. There's only like one of them are good, and the other ones are just eh. In terms of like battling potential, the other ones eh. Superior is the best one of all of them. But the early game though, you have Roxy, you have the bug type gym leader in Castelia City. I don't know, it just depends what game. Grass type starters always have weaknesses, and also you have go against Iris. It's B tier. Design is really good though. The snake design, I'll take it. Now Emboar. Sadly, this Pokemon is the weakest of all the firefighting starters. It is good with Reckless or Rockhead. Basically, just take no recoil. I'm putting in C though. It's not. I chose a starter. Ironically, I chose this starter as my starter in Black and White as my first game starter ever. Besides Platinum, and then Gen 3. But my first starter in this region was Emboar. Emboar was okay. It actually did help me through Elite Four though. It actually helped me a lot, surprisingly enough, against the normal type gym leaders, and also the bug type gym leader as well, the ice type gym leader, and yeah, Bryce. Basically, this Pokemon is the worst out of all the firefighting starters. That's why I put it so low. Samurai's cool though. Samurai, I'll put in C. Like the Samurai guy. Samurai, like otter type Pokemon. It's okay. It's not my type. It's not really not a type. If you want to pick I think this is like the worst water starter upon this list yet. Like, I would take Empoleon, Blastoise, Feraligatr. I'll take any of these Pokemon any other day. You have other forms, but still, even in base form, I will take the other ones any day over Samurai. Samurai, there's better water starters in that region too. I can make a bunch of arguments why Samurai is like the worst water starter ever, but it's okay. I like the design is pretty cool. I guess you never seen it like an armored otter. It's pretty cool, design wise. Hisuian Samurai, on the other hand, I think it's way better. I'm putting Hisuian Samurai in B tier. I'm putting Hisuian B tier because honestly, the dark typing just gives it immunity on top of that. Psychic against psychic Pokemon, And also the signature move is honestly good. I used it before. I'm pretty sure it's just like spikes. You hit it, you hit the Pokemon, it's like spikes, and you get like residual damage on the ground. You know, it's a good set. It's a good, Pokemon to start off with. But besides that, the design's better. The armor, the colored armor, the dark armor is better. It's sleeker design. It's not that bulky compared to Samurott. Like Samurott's like a little bit too wide body, like a Chandelure. But just the thinner design, that approach just makes this Pokemon look sleeker design better. Now my boy Chestnut. Chestnut, Gen 6. Gen 6 doesn't have weak starters. I actually like Gen 6 starters. I like Chestnut actually better than some of the Universe starters. I actually like Chestnut. Chestnut is a grass fighting, another fighting starter I know, like the consecutive like 4th time I think in a row. But Chestnut, grass fighting is different approach to the game. It's not good early in my opinion. Like against Viola, against Grant, get better. And then you got the grass type gym leader, and then you got the other gym leaders in that region. Fairy is good against, not good, really good against the Fairy, but Psychic is not good against Psychic either. That's why I might put it that high. It's just too much weaknesses in that region, but it can give you some problems. It can give you some problems. Spiky Shield is also a good ability as well. That should have only been exclusive to Chestnut, but the Pokemon Company just gives it to everyone. I don't know why. They just give it exclusively to one Pokemon only. And Delphox. I like Delphox more than Greninja. I don't care what no one says. I'm putting Delphox in A tier. The rankings and the tiers don't matter. I don't care. But Delphox is A tier. Why is A tier? Bro, it's a sneaky good sweeper in this game. The Kalos region, even though it's easy, I know the game's easy, but it's a sneaky good Pokemon in that region. Magician, his ability is not that good, but it's okay. It's not. The design's really good too. The Fox Pokemon reminds me of Zoroark a little bit, but yeah, it's a sneaky sweeper. It actually can do good in the end game a lot against the Elite Four, the Champion Battle, and also late game against Wolfric. And them, this Pokemon is really great late game. I like his design as well. Oh, Greninja. My gosh. Here comes a fright train of Greninja, people. Honestly, Greninja. Man, this is going to be the toughest one yet. I'm putting this in A tier. Actually, you know what? I'm putting this in... I'm putting it in S tier, man. Like, the design is great. I don't want to sound like everybody else, but Greninja, the tongue around his neck and all that. Like, you can't, it's a classic, it's nostalgic because of Ash Greninja and all that, but it's a good Pokemon with protein. I can rant about this Pokemon all day. It's good in the Kalos region, of course. I mean, the Kalos region is pretty easy. It's good against the rival as well. Serena, wherever the Cameron, whoever other guy name is, but yeah, this Pokemon is great. Design is great. Typing's great. Can't say much. Ash Greninja, we're seeing this coming, S tier. Honestly, once you get a knockout, this Pokemon is a sweep killer. It's a team killer team. If you had Greninja on his team, any team, if you had a mediocre team, and you had Ash Greninja, you go from like D or C tier to like a tier. Just off Greninja only, because Greninja can like carry a team by itself. And he had Ash Greninja in the Kalos region. Oh my gosh, it'll make the game so much easier, so much easier. Like, it doesn't have a challenge mode like Unova did, but yeah, you can't say much. And you get this in Alola, but the nerfs in the recent region, I don't like. It's okay, it's okay. And now my boy Decidueye. It's an owl, one of the first one of the first owl Pokemon as a starter. I'm putting Decidueye in A tier. Can't go wrong with Decidueye. A ghost starter besides Hisuian Typhlosion. Like, come on, you cannot go wrong with that. A ghost starter Pokemon, like, Ghost is my favorite typing, and like Decidueye is like my favorite starter in that region. It gotta be A respectively. Like the cloak, the hoodie, It's just the elegance of this Pokemon is just amazing. And on top of that, Spirit Shackle is on. It's a good signature move as well. You get to lock the opponent in into, it's like a mean look basically that hits. You know, it's a good Pokemon. It's good, great. I don't know how many times I said good, but holy crap. Hisuian Decidueye though, grass fighting Pokemon. Another grass fighting of a Chestnut. I see people say this is A. I'm putting it in B. I like the original design more than the Hisuian Decidueye. The reason why is because it just has a better typing. Grass fighting has too much weaknesses. Grass Ghost doesn't, and I just like the OG Decidueye design better. Hisuian one just looks like, I don't know, it just looks like a nest, and honestly just looks like a nest. Well, it looks like if it has like his wings near close to his body, and it's just standing upward, it just looks like a dang like hen or something, like a nest, like you have a chicken on top of his head or something. But hey, I don't know what I'm saying. And we have Incineroar. My boy Incineroar is one of the most compatible Pokemon in VGC. As of lately, not recently, but lately, I'm putting in Incineroar. People don't like the human design. I kind of don't care that much. It looks like because it's standing on it's bipedal. I'm putting it in B. It's okay. Like if you're talking about competitive wise, I'll put it in higher, but I'm only talking about overall. I'm talking more about the design and like how it carries you through the game. In Alola and Incineroar, as I remembered, Incineroar is good against not one of the Kahunas. It's good against the Dark Kahuna. The Rock one, it's okay. The trial missions, you can use this Pokemon anytime. The Rock one, you got the Grass one. Then the other ones, it's okay. It's okay. The Leaf 4, the Champion, you could use in some battles, but not all of them. And then Primarina, the Pokemon that is the worst out of all of them. I'm putting it in C. Wait, what the hell? It's not Rillaboom. I'm putting this in C. I'm putting this in C. I could put it in D tier, to be honest, bro. I'm putting this in D tier. The mermaid look on a, it's okay. I keep saying everything's damn okay. I'm putting this in C tier. It's not worse than Meganium. I'd rather have a Primarina than a Meganium. Fairy typing is honestly really good on a water type. I mean, you could have made Milotic a fairy type as well, but Pokemon Company doesn't want to do that. But a water fairy with Sparkling Aura, and the Z move looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention all the Z moves. I like all the Z moves on all the Alolan Pokemon, the starters. I like the wrestling one on the Incineroar, the arrows on the Decidueye, and then the Aura, the mermaid one on Primarina is pretty cool as well. I just don't like it as much as the other ones, so I'm putting it in C. Gen 8. My boy Gen 8. All of them had Gigantamax forms. Rillaboom. I'm putting Rillaboom in S. Rillaboom, I would say Rillaboom's the best out of all of them. It's the best out of all of them. Cinderace is second, then Talon's third. Because Sniper on Talon's okay, and then Lobero on Cinderace is actually pretty cool. And then just Rillaboom and Grassy Surge is a whole different story, bro. To get Grassy Surge up on Rillaboom, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. His Pokemon was like all over VGC when it was like Sword and Shield. And this Pokemon, it's a kind of bland design, but you know, with the drum set and all that, it raised that Pokemon up. S tier. Honestly, people don't really say it's Pokemon S tier. I don't really hear, but I'm putting this in S tier though. And also Rillaboom is pretty good during the games. Gigantamax Rillaboom, same thing. I'm just gonna put this in A. I'm not gonna put it in S. I'm not gonna explain much about Gigantamax Rillaboom because I didn't really use it that much. But Rillaboom, base Rillaboom is enough. Gigantamax, I'm just gonna go on design. It's a cool design. The bigger drum set, and the two the sticks, the drum beating. I actually like the Gigantamax move, the drum beating, where you get all the vines from underground, and then it seeps up onto the ground, and then it just lashes onto the enemy. I just like that. I just like that concept. I don't know why, but yeah. And we got Cinderace. I'm not no dang furry, so I'm not gonna put Cinderace in S. Why the hell I said that? No idea. But Cinderace, I'm putting in B tier, man. I'm putting in B tier. I'm putting too much stuff in A tier. I'm gonna, you know, even it out A and B. I'm gonna put this in B tier. Cinderace, no, fuck that. I'm putting this in A tier, man. The ability is so cool. In the anime, the Leon Cinderace, it makes it look so cool on top of that. Like, Cinderace, it's a base design. You know, a fire soccer bunny. It's good. It's a good concept, but design-wise, it's kind of bland. But the moves, the Pyro Ball, the kicks, and a Gigantamax, and ability, and it's fast. It's not the best fire starter, but god dang, it's good. And then I have Gigantamax Cinderace. I like its design. The big soccer ball with the face on it, kinda, and it's standing on top of it, like menacingly. Honestly, I'm just gonna put it in A. Don't really take the Gigantamax into accountability that much. It's just gonna be near the starter or near like the same tier or something like that. Just don't take it that serious. I really don't care about the Gigantamax that much, but the Gigantamax designs and moves are pretty cool. And just yeah, that's about it. And Inteleon, honestly, I don't hate Inteleon. I like it better than Meganium. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. Like, it's a glass cannon, yes. It can literally get one-shotted by anything that's grass or anything that's super effective. Inteleon, the sleek lizard. Camouflages, I like that concept. It's a spy lizard. Honestly, I just don't like its middle stage. It's not about a middle stage, but I just don't like it. It's probably it's the worst of all of them. I don't like it. But Inteleon, though, it's not the best sniper Pokemon that has that ability. I think Kundra is like one of the best, and Drapion, but I don't really like Inteleon that much. And Gigantamax, I really don't care. It's on a tower. I like that concept of it's being on a tower, on its tail basically, and sniping up Tai with the sniper. But besides that, and I like Snipe Shot as well. I like Snipe Shot. It's finger guns. I like that concept. But the Gigantamax is whatever. It's whatever. And we have the final generation, Gen 9. Meowscarada. My personal starter in this region. I chose this because I don't choose that much grass starters. I really don't choose that much grass starters. Did it disappoint me? It didn't. I'm putting this Pokemon. I like its signature move. It's basically crits all the time. I like that concept. Flower Trick. Its ability is hidden ability is not it. I'm not gonna lie, that hidden ability is not it. I'm pretty sure it's Magician or some similar to Delphox, but it's not. That's not it. I like Skeledirge more. I like Skeledirge more than Meowscarada. Meowscarada is pretty cool though. I'm not on the dang train of furry, but smashable. Speaking of Skeledirge, the Fire Croc. I don't know. I just like crocodile Pokemon, man, or alligator. It's more of a crocodile, but alligators are smaller. Crocodile, croc Skeledirge. That I love his signature too, bro. I'm putting this. I don't know. I'm putting this at A tier. Meowscarada, I'm about to move it down to B tier. I'm putting this in A tier. Yeah, this is the best starter of all of them. I'm putting Skeledirge in A tier. The reason why is because I like its sombrero, and then it's the sombrero, the bird in the nest turns into a dang whole bird on his nose, and the synergy ability that boosts your special attack every time you use it. It's pretty cool as well. And I'm pretty sure this Pokemon is more viable in VGC than Meowscarada is. From personal experience, I see way more Skeledirge than Meowscaradas, and Skeledirge is arguably the best design of all of them. It's just I don't know why people hate this Pokemon. It's cool. And then we got the Dancer Pokemon. This Pokemon's hidden ability is actually pretty good. Moxie, after every knockout, gets an attack boost. And then you get speed boost off its signature move, I'm pretty sure, or if it's reversal, I don't know. I keep getting mixed up for some reason, I don't know why. But I'm putting Coquavo in A. Nah, I'm putting this in A tier, man. I'm putting this in. Nah, I can't. Nah, I can't. I'm putting this in B tier. It's not trash. It's not trash. I actually kind of decent. I have an attachment or with all these Pokemon in Gen 9. I haven't used all of them. Like as a starter wise, just redoing all. I'm not trying to do all that, but you know, Quaquaval's actually useful. Yeah, Quaquaval's actually useful. Its design is kind of, you know, off-putting at the start, but I'm getting used to seeing it more. And Quaquaval is a good sweeper. It's a sneaky sweeper as well, just like Delphox. It's a sneaky sweeper, just like Delphox. You know what? Just for that, I'm putting it in E tier, man. No, what? No. I'm putting it in B tier. Why can't I even make my mind? I'm putting it in B plus. If I had to, I'd put it in B plus. But same thing for Meowscarada. I'm putting in like B. I'm not B minus. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it for the tier list. If you have any disagreements, agreements, or you want to like discuss stuff in the comment section, just let me know and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And peace out.